Hey guys, welcome back to the beginners makeup series part 4. In this part we will be talking about the eyebrows and eyes. For all the previous videos, the link will be in the description box below. Let's get started. So we will be getting started with the eyebrows first, and for that I will be using the Sephora brown pencil. I have a spoolie brush here, which looks like this, and I will be brushing my eyebrows with this first. All the brushes I will be using in this video, I will be listing them in the description box below. So all of my brushes are from a brush kit from Amazon, and the link will be in the description box below. So now I will just start to fill in the brows with this pencil. So basically I'm just trying to make some strokes and trying to draw a small line. I already have thick brows, so I'm not trying to do much more into that. I will be just drawing extra lines wherein I have gaps. We want to keep it nice and natural. We don't want to give it a very cakey look. So I'm just trying to draw the lines around the natural line of my eyebrows. So if you do not have thick brows like mine, you can just draw a line and then fill in the gaps. But since I already have thick brows, I am avoiding that step. So next we will be starting with the eyes, and I will be using the eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution for this. This is the Makeup Revolution palette in VIP, Live on the Dance Floor. So to keep the look simple, I will be using only one eyeshadow palette today. So I will be creating a very simple eyeshadow look today, which will be beginners friendly. So for that I will be starting with a lighter transition shade, and we will progress as we go and use darker shades. So I will be using these 4 brushes today. So the first brush is a long and a fluffy brush, which is used for blending. The second is a shorter and a fluffy brush. This is also for blending and for the crease. The third is a eyeshadow flat brush, and fourth I will be using for the eyebrows, just to highlight the eyebrows. So this is a pointed one. All of this are from the same brush kit I have taken from Amazon, link in the description box below. So let's get started. So I am using the shorter blending brush before, and I will be using this shade here, which is called Worthy. Just take some of it on your brush and dust the excess off. And I will be starting from the outer corner and then progressing towards the inner corner. So I will be starting from here and then just moving around the crease. So since this is a light shade, we will not see much of the product, but we are just using as our base first for transitioning. So you can see I am just rolling the brush around the crease and going inwards. So make sure you blend it well, or else it will all crease. So I have done with my crease line now, and I will be following the same with my second eye. I'm just running around the crease line here. You can also do this motion. So we are done with the first color. I will be using a little darker shade than the previous one. So for that I am using this shade here. It's called Big Shot. Again, take a smaller amount and then dust off the excess. And follow the same thing again. Start from the outer corner and go inwards. Now with a bigger fluffy brush, I will just blend this both together. And this time I'm just trying to go a little above the crease line. So we are done with the first two shades. I am going to the third shade, which will be a darker shade, and I am using Influence for that, which is this shade here. So this is a nice dark brown shade, and I will start from the outer corners again. So basically we need to make sure that the outer corners are darker than the inner corners. You need to make sure you blend it well, or else it will look all different colors. We want to make it look all nice and together. Just make sure that you don't go till the top near the brow line. You have to stay a little below it. Now I'm again using the bigger blending brush and blending everything together. So even if you don't have this palette, the basic thing to follow is that we start from a lighter shade and then just gradually go into the deeper shades. So to finish this look, I am using the shade called On Tap, which is like a shimmery shade, and I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush to do that, and this is the one. So we can either do this using a brush or using our fingers. So I will be taking some product on the brush and then just having some setting spray sprayed on it for more pigmentation. And then you just dab it inside the crease, below the crease. I'm just kind of packing the color now. So this is how the eye looks. I will follow the second one also similarly with my fingers now. So just take your finger, dip it into the powder and then just apply. So this is how the eye look has turned out right now. I will be just cleaning up these edges to make it look better. So I will be using a small makeup wipe to do this and just cleaning up the surface. So I'm just taking it in the diagonal direction and just moving it a little above. I think this is good, and to set everything in, again I will be using my beauty blender. This looks more even now. So next we will be going to the mascara. For that I am using Voluminous Lash Paradise from Loreal. This is how it looks. And to curl my lashes I will be using a lash curler. So let's curl the lashes first. I'm using the lash curler and just slightly pushing this inside my lashes, and then we'll be pressing them down slowly. Make sure you do not hurt yourself. I'm just pressing the lashes, not the skin. I think that should be good. Let's apply the mascara now. You can add more coats as you like. I also like adding mascara to the lower lashes. Do not forget this step. This makes your eyes more open. Next, I will be using the eyeliner from NYX. It's an eyeliner waterproof pen. It's called the Epic Ink Liner. It's in the shade black. I will be using a very thin amount of this and just trying to run a small line around the lash line. Just try to keep the line closer to the lash line. So this is how it looks. I have not drawn a wing today, but I can just show you a small one. So I just take it and just flip it up. That's it. That's it. So So we used the Epic ink liner before because like the eyeliner pens are easy for beginners to use and the wings are also easy to draw with the pen. Next we are moving to the e.l.f. eyeliner, which is for the waterline. I will be using it inside the waterline. This is how I do it. Just use the pinky on your cheeks to slightly pull this portion down and then just fill in this pencil inside. This pencil glides very easily, so it's easy to use. Some people also like to use it on the upper lash line, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just showing you on the lower lash line. And just smudging it a little bit on the outer corners so that we merge it with the wing here. Okay, let's finish the other eye also. Don't tug the eyes too much, I'm doing it very gently. Okay, we are done with the waterline. So the last step to complete this eye look is go back to the Makeup Revolution palette and use the shimmer shade we used below the lash line. So we will be using the eyeshadow palette again from Makeup Revolution, and I'll be using the shimmery shade with a flat eyeshadow brush below the lash line. So we take this and just run it below the lash line. So it gives a nice shimmery look. So you can see the difference. And let me complete the other eye also. So we are done with the shimmery shade below the lash line. So the last step to complete the eye look would be to highlight my brow line. For that I will be using a shimmery shade, a light shimmery shade, which is called as Paparazzi. This is the pinkish shade here. And I'm using a pointed brush from the same brush set. And I will be just running it around the brow line here. So we need to make sure to enhance the brows, we need to use a shimmery shade, and it has to be the lightest shade we'll be using for the eyes. So as we saw, we have used the darker shades below, and I'm using the lightest shimmery shade on the brow line. So that just enhances our eyes altogether. So this completes our eye look. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video where I will be showing you blush, highlight, lipstick and how to set your makeup. Thank you for watching. See you again.